Like, I could just be mental, you know? Morning, everybody. She is back home. She's back in South Wales and she had the best time. Thank you so much for all the love on the Japan vlogs. We might not be finished yet. I'm unsure on how the timing's gonna go because I wanted to get one UK Christmas-esque vlog under the belt before Christmas Day. So you're obviously watching this on Christmas Eve and I've already filmed my what I bought in Japan haul. I know I've got another vlog to edit today and I think there may be one more vlog. So I don't wanna say that they're done. But thank you so much for all of the love on them up until this point because I am so overwhelmed with your love. Honestly, it was maybe one of the best things I've ever done in my life. It was a moment for me that I felt so proud of myself for, because even myself 3 years ago wouldn't have been able to do that. I'm proud of myself for being scared, being petrified and still pushing through. And I think that the entire trip as a whole was just a real testament to who I have become as a woman and the strength that I've acquired over the years. And I think it was a very symbolic way of me recognizing that and just, you know, like in every way, you know, I treated myself and I funded it myself and, you know, like I did it all on my own for me. And I just think there's something really special about that. I would urge anybody in life to push themselves to do solo travel. I just think it is the most liberating, carefree thing you could ever wish to do. Coming back to the house has been weird. It has been weird, but it's getting easier each day. Today is the 22nd. No, it's not. Today is the 23rd, so it's Christmas Eve. And I've got the cleaners coming in today to do a big clean. So my plan is to just clear and tidy. So I've just been out. I had to go and pick up my car. That is a whole separate issue. It's caused me hell on earth. And I thought we would have one little festive day before Christmas. So we're going to start off with yogurt, blueberries, honey and cinnamon. Then we're doing a big tidy, a huge big tidy, loads of washing today. That's the plan. We're going to go to Waitrose later.
Merry Christmas, baby. Reindeer's coming out to play. Santa Claus is packing the presents, making sure you've been behaving okay. Merry Christmas, honey. Yeah. The snowman's dusting off his hat, on the show for everybody, to give them a smile that lasts another year. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December ends, when the children are singing, yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby.
Okay, the house on surface level looks absolutely spotless and the chaos behind every cupboard is just, well, you don't even want to know, but what I thought was we'll sort it all out in December. Just trying to decide what to wear actually. I'm packing these clothes away and I'm not actually just wear that. I'm going for lunch today with Kate, who's one of my beautiful friends. Started off as a work friend really. She used to work at Clarins and her partner is from Wales, husband actually. Went to her wedding in when was her wedding? September, I think, something like that. So yeah, so she's back here for Christmas, so we're going for lunch together. It's like maybe 20 to 12 now, I think. So I'm going to quickly jump in the shower, get ready, and then I'm going to take the boys for a you-know-what, because I hate being in the house when they're here. Just, there's nowhere to go, basically. And then probably by the time I come back, be ready to go for lunch. We're going for lunch about 2 o'clock. And then I'm going to just carry on with my washing, do some editing, and then we're going to go to Waitrose to do a bit of a food shop. Actually, I'd also like to clean the fridge before I do that, because it hasn't had a good clean for a while. And for dinner, I'm going to make chicken soup, because I bought a chicken the other day, and it's chicken soup weather, really. Right, let's do a quick makeover. Oh my gosh, you okay, girl? I feel like I've just pulled a bit of a muscle under my thigh. I'm just gonna shove my hair into a pony. Kate's actually stuck in very bad traffic, so I just said to her, look, there's nothing worse than just being in the car all day and like not getting home. So if you need to get home, go live your life, girl, and we'll rearrange. It's really no big deal. But I need to take the boys out anyway, so I'm still gonna make myself look presentable. And to be honest, as desperate as I am to see her, me, Bills, her, and another friend, Lauren, are going to Farmhouse in January for my birthday, and just like, well, not just my birthday, but obviously I'm making it about me. And no, we've got that in a few weeks, so I said, like, look, don't stress. Kind of gives me more time to get everything done I need to get done today. So we'll see. Just had a shower. I've given the girls just like a little Christmas gift. I put them a little Rare Beauty blusher in a little bag, just to say thank you. 'Tis the season. I'm not feeling a literal ounce of Christmas festive cheer, but I'm also not bothered by it. Like, I'm not sad about it. It is what it is. Like, kind of think that as a country, as a society, we've maybe ruined Christmas a little bit, and it just isn't what it used to be. Yeah, I'm just not feeling too bothered about it. I've not wrapped a single present. Not bothered about that. I don't know, there's just so much pressure every single year. Get all these presents and see all these people and make all these plans, and it's like, it's just too much, man. It's the end of the year. Everyone needs a nap. Not an itinerary. Not an itinerary. Itinerary. Shut up. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like we all go a bit crackers, and for what? For what and for why? It's just getting worse and worse each year. It's getting earlier and earlier each year. And I feel like we've just fully forgotten what Christmas is actually about. And it ain't this stress. The Christmas was never meant to be about this stress. And I feel like that's all everyone feels around this time of year. And that's why I don't feel a certain way about not feeling festive or Christmassy or whatever, because with that has come very little to no stress. My Christmas plans are that Mum and Shelb are coming over Christmas Eve, and we're having an Indian takeaway and champagne, so curry and champagne, and we're just going to have a nice evening. Like, that's literally the only thing that's planned, nothing else. And then on Christmas Day, Shelby George is here, and we're kind of having the Christmas that we didn't get to have when we lived together, because for those of you that have been around that long, you'll remember that Shelb went to New Zealand for what was meant to be like 6 weeks, but it ended up being a lot longer, and she stayed out there for Christmas. So the year that we lived together, which was only a year, just under actually, we didn't get to have our Christmas Day together, which we'd planned. So we're kind of having that. And I think me and Shelb's, one thing we're very good at is like our alignment in like vibe and chill and what we like to do, and that is literally just going to be eating and doing nothing. And then I think Me and Mum will do much of the same on Boxing Day. And then I'm going up to my dad's on the 27th. And that's literally it. I have no birthday plans at all. Don't really know what I want to do. Kind of... My birthday's a really hard one. Like, I already fucking can't bear it. It's so inconvenient for everyone. It's such a weird thing to celebrate. And I don't think I've had a birthday single, like, God, since I was probably like 19 or something. I don't know. 18 maybe. So yeah, I think bills might come up. I think we might just do nothing. And then there's a part of me that's like, shall I do an SP and just pull together a last minute crazy plan and be like, guys, should we go do something? I also feel really weird about my relationship with alcohol as well, because for those of you that don't know, my ex-boyfriend, so weird like saying that when you kind of like all know who it is and stuff. I don't know, it's just going to take a while to get used to that. Had addiction problems, or, you know, I don't know how to word it because I don't really like saying suffered with addiction, but he did have problems with addiction. And when he went sober, I went sober to support him, but ended up really loving it. And I can't say that I'm not a big drinker anyway. I never have been since I was like 16, because I had a really awful experience and I got spiked. So I've never been a huge drinker anyway, and my first boyfriend was like a massive drinker, and I think that just came with its own problems. So it's, yeah, I guess I'm just trying to work out like what my relationship with alcohol looks like now. I mean, in the last 2.5 years, I've probably had about 5 glasses of champagne in total, like spread out over the 2.5 years, because I absolutely love the taste of champagne. It's my favourite drink, and I've like would never deny myself of that, because that isn't a reason to drink, it's a reason to taste, if that makes sense. That was like my relationship with it. But I don't know in terms of like going on a night out how I feel. You know, will it be something that I do twice a year? Will it be, you know, and my level of drinking it's minor. I drink until I can feel it and then I stop. Like, you will never see me like bladdered, you know? Yeah, guess I'm just wondering how that looks now. I didn't really drink in Japan. I had 2 beers, I think, the entire time I was there. Really enjoyed them, but again, that's more a taste thing. Like, there's a lot of alcoholic drinks that I really enjoy the taste of, but in terms of drinking to feel something or to feel a certain way, I suppose I haven't had that for such a long time. I don't know how that's going to feel. There were obviously plenty of times where it was fun going out and having an occasional night out. I've certainly, as I've gotten older, not enjoyed how it made me feel the next day. I managed to book a nail appointment in tomorrow as well, because these have grown out so bad. So I've got a nail appointment at 10. I'm keeping along. One thing I really enjoyed was in Japan, I'd get up every day and I'd do my makeup. And you guys know I've said this so many times that it does just make you feel so much better. Just having a bit of something on. Long may it continue, basically. I'm also really into these Charlotte Tilbury lip oils. I took 2 with me to Japan. One of them is like a tinted colour. It's so gorgeous. And that'll do, you know? It's just a little something. I don't even know if I've spoken to you guys about my Aura ring yet, but I got it in Black Friday and oh my God, I'm so obsessed with it. I feel like it's making me a better person. I feel like that just makes such a difference. That'll do. A little bit of something, you know? It was a very, very muddy walk today, and I think when I get home I'm actually going to have to blast their paws with the hose, because they're bogging, and like I'm not about to just go and bring them back into the house when the house is going to be spotless. Anyway, just got myself a little black coffee. I'm just going to sit in the car for a bit. It's very grey today. It's not a nice day. But I just need a little bit of like, what's the word? Just a little bit of like peace and silence. How nice is that? We've come home to a delicious, clean, tidy house. Do we love that? I think we do. The only thing is I need to put all of the... Yeah, I need to put all the throws in the wash, but she's only just mopped the landing, which is still wet, so I'm just going to be like twiddling my thumbs for a bit. You want to go up there? It's just Mummy and Boy's house now, isn't it? Right, cool. Right, ready to go. This is what I'm wearing. These Good American jeans, I wore them to death in Japan. They are unreal. Oh, why are you so far down? What's going on? And I'm just wearing this age-old grey thing from H&M. I feel like this probably needs a long coat. Does it? Yeah, I think it does, but I don't actually know where mine is. Anyway, and then I've got my ASOS leopard print loafers. I feel like this would have looked better if the... Let me show you this way maybe. Like, it's a cool outfit, but I think the socks needed to be grey to match the grey here maybe. Or this would have looked better with like a long coat on top. It is what it is.
I'll probably only have a soup when I'm with your...
What's happened with, like, since, I guess.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It stinks of shit.
Does it? I'm not...
Yeah. Best believe that every Tuesday night I am going to kick off about being single because it's bin day. Well, it's bin day Wednesday morning. I had the loveliest lunch with Kate. I love her so much, and she bought me a little present and this gorgeous card, and I just have to read to you what she wrote in it because it just was so cute. Dearest Sasha, Merry Christmas, darling girl. What a year it has been. Many ups and downs, but you handle everything with grace, extreme emotional intelligence, and your witty sparkle. I am so proud of everything you have achieved this year. Seeing you continue to succeed is such a huge joy. I am very grateful to have you in my life. I am so proud of you. Here's to 2026, being your best one yet. Never stop being you. Love you so much. The best is yet to come, Kate. I cried. And then my neighbour bought me around a card. It's kind of, I know this sounds ridiculous, kind of weird just seeing my name on it, like on its own. Is that weird? My neighbours are the best. To Sasha, love and kutches. My neighbours, I'm not going to read out my names because it's weird. And then she brought around a parcel because, love her, she really does bear the brunt of my deliveries. What's this? Oh, yay! I'm working with this toothbrush brand, which I have seen everywhere. And I've wanted to try them for ages. And then my manager messaged me the other day saying, do you want to work with this brand? I was like, yeah. So excited. I got a blue one and a white one. So I can gift one to someone for Christmas. Right, I'm going to go do the bins. Okay, I've just cleaned the fridge out. My soup stock is nearly done. What's going on? I was going to have soup for dinner, but I'm actually not hungry. But I need to cook it because it's the last day of the chicken. Might have a bowl when I get home because it's 7:30. So is it a big deal if I have a late night? Like, I could just be mental, you know? I'm a mental girl now. She does mental things. I really do love drying washing on the radiator. It brings me great joy. Do I feel a certain way about doing the Christmas food shop on my own? Yeah, I do. I do feel a certain way about that. It'll be all right. It will be all right. Okay, first stop is Lidl, and it looks like the shelves have been ransacked, like back in COVID days. Although, this is a touch. Voucher for 5p, yeah, well thanks. Would you believe me if I told you that my tyre has just slashed on the motorway, managed to get it to Waitrose car park, just called my insurance and they're coming in 2 hours. Waitrose closes in 45 minutes, so I'm going to do the food shop. Someone's having a laugh. Someone's definitely having a laugh. Christmas special to show us about everything. It's literally the worst thing. Yeah, we've got the last bag of time. So obsessed with these. I'm actually laughing because there's really not that many turkeys to choose from. Fire welfare and some gammon joint. I'll do. I'm actually just, like at this stage, it is laughable. I don't even feel stressed because I'm just like, what can we do? And I managed to like do the food shop somehow. One thing that was ideal was that it was meant to be a 2-hour wait for the recovery guy to come, and he rang me within 20 minutes. So that was an absolute touch because I would have technically still been, I would have still been waiting for a car at this time. My stock is bang out. My chicken needs to be eaten or frozen today, so I don't really know what I'm doing about that. Do you want to know what sort of Christmas dinner we're having this year? One where I can't be fucked to make cauliflower cheese. I ain't got it in me. I just don't care. Okay, I told you in Waitrose about this fruit, persimmons. I have never had these before raw. I'd only had them cooked. And my friend Roxy had them at her house the other week. Oh my, they're so good, and I was actually craving this walking around Waitrose. So you eat it literally like an apple. Just cut the end off. Sorry, I must be mental eating it 11, but this is what I was craving. And yeah, it's kind of a mixture between a pear, an apple, and a mango. They're so delicious. Cooked I'm not into because it was like really jammy and they went like jam. But raw, I'm obsessed. Good morning. Merry Christmas Eve. I just woke up and just tried to sort my car straight away and then just burst into tears on the phone to the mechanic. I'm just so fed up of like the amount of things that have happened this week that are just like directly linked to I'm pretty sure wouldn't happen if I was with a man. I've spent like just over £1,000 on faults with my car for the last 4 weeks. And then yesterday, obviously I picked up my car. That was like £685 worth of stuff that had been done to it, including 2 new tyres. And then obviously you saw what happened. I just rang the mechanic and he was like, well, it's nothing that I've done, but I'm not back in until the 5th. And I'm like, right, okay, well give me my money back and I'll go somewhere else. Well, I can't do that. See, I got to look at it. And I'm like, well, there isn't any compromise. Like, well, am I just meant to be without my car until the 5th of Jan? And then I just got upset and I don't think he could like hear it. So he was like, I'm going to ring the tyre place now because it shouldn't have blown that quick, blah, blah, whatever. But obviously the guy who picked me up last night, the recovery guy, he said something else. It's like one person says something and then the other person says something, and it's just so hard when you're so fucking clueless on cars. Like, and the car is old and it is battered, and like I've just done so many miles in it. I do need to change it, but it just isn't, you know, it's not quite possible at the moment to change it for anything other than like for like. So I just haven't prioritised doing that yet. But anyway, it's actually been quite a while since I've cried, so maybe it's due. It's Christmas Eve today. I think maybe doing the Christmas food shop yesterday on my own was just a bit weird as well, in amongst all the stress. And the thing is, like, I genuinely love being on my own. Like, I love my own company. I love just like, yeah, like shopping on my own, reaching around on my own, all of that. But I think the thing I'm just starting to hate about Christmas is this like feeling of forcedness. It's like going to the supermarket on my own is fine, so why should it not be fine for Christmas? And it's because Christmas is this forced thing of like family, big celebrations, big occasions, socializing, like all of this stuff. And the reality is, like, some people don't want to do that. I don't want to sit round a table with a huge family and it be chaos. Like, I've had Christmases like that in my past and I didn't enjoy them. I didn't enjoy that style of Christmas. It's just not for me. I just hope to God that these tyre people can sort my tyre out and that I can get my car and just do the last little bit of running around that I needed to do today. I really wanted to go to the farm shop and they close at 3:30. I have a nail appointment booked at 10. I know these are all like trivia, stupid shit, isn't it? And there's so much more going on in the world. But yeah, it's just a lot. I'm actually going to love you and leave you. I feel like I'm going to switch off for Christmas Day and Boxing Day. I still have Japan vlogs to come. And there's one thing that I would really love to say. If you do follow me on Instagram, TikTok, commenting on those videos helps so much. My DMs are absolutely flooded with you telling me how much you love the Japan content. But it's so, like, I can't explain how kind of like counteractive it is for me, because it takes me so long to create content, which I obviously love doing. But if the comments aren't public or like feeding the algorithm of that video, then it's like I can't justify doing it, because it's the words of we love the content and the actions of we love the content are two different things, if that makes sense. My YouTube family are incredible. Like, I don't think I've ever had to say, please make sure you comment, as in like a genuine plea, because you always do. And I just feel like the community aspect on here is so strong. But I guess if you are on Instagram and TikTok, just to say an FYI, it helps so much. So thank you. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas, however that may look for you. And I genuinely mean that in the sense of, if you are at home on your own with your pets, listening to your favourite music, cooking a lasagna, having a fucking sandwich, like, as opposed to a huge roast dinner, then I'm sending my love to you. If you are sat around a table with all of your family and you don't want to be there, I am sending my love to you. If you're on your own for the first time, like, and you're lonely, I'm sending love to you. I think this time of year is just, I honestly think it is getting too much. I think we should all just fuck off and go away for it next year. I just can't handle it. I grew up with Christmas being like one of my favourite holidays ever, but I feel like the magic is just getting more and more lost each and every year. It's all about Easter. Let's bring Easter to the forefront of holiday season. It's the best holiday. Anyway, it's not even wrapped a single present. I just don't care. Thank you so much for supporting me through these last 5 weeks. I genuinely mean it when I say I don't know if I could have done it without you. So forever grateful for your support. Thank you.